Hi viewers, welcome to Kenya TV. Today we are talking about the topic Africans. Africa calling back its children back. Who are the children? We are the children of Africa. Then when we talk about Africa calling back its children, it means we the Africans are the one calling our fellow Africans back. We are calling them not on an emotional perspective, but on the side of clarity and the structured calling and the realistic calling. Remember, Africa is one of the poorest continents in the world, but we have many Africans throughout the world. We have many African descendants throughout the world who were abroad because of slave trade. So these people were there in large numbers. So when they had to come back to Africa and they developed Africa as one continent, I think Africa will be going somewhere. So here's the balanced view. The balanced view for the African in the continent, then the African abroad. When we talk about coming back to the continent doesn't always mean permanent relocation to the continent to settle, but it means you can invest in Africa, you can fund projects in Africa while stay where you are. Here's the balanced view. Then we as the Africa, we should also create that condition that is favorable and can attract investment and good governance for the people that are in Africa, also to attract them, the people who are there in the diaspora, to come and invest in Africa. When we attract them very well by building that condition, good condition for them, and they'll also be able to come back to the country, to the continent as Africa, and invest. Then another thing we're going to talk about is the Africans across the continent today. What do I mean by that? The Africans across the continent today, they are these people who are very influential. They are influential people. They are influential in business. They are influential in politics. They are influential in digital innovation. So their coming back to the continent will mean a lot for we as the African. That's what it means by African calling for its children, not on the emotional contrast, but on the business perspective or on the economic perspective. So the Africans abroad, they can invest in our continent as Africa. So even this movement of Pan-Africanism, it was started by influential leaders like Marcus Garvey, really created that sense of unity among the Africans in the world, everywhere. So this movement of Pan-Africanism, it should be continued should be continued so that more Africans can come back to the continent to invest in the continent and African can grow. So even countries like Ghana, for example, for them they are the good example in the whole of Africa. There they even sacrifice land for the Africans who are the diaspora of Africa. Even in 2019, they launched an initiative called the Year of Return. This initiative mainly focuses on inviting the Africans who are abroad to come back to the continent or to come back to the country, Ghana, to invest and reconnect with the fellow Africans who are in Ghana. Ghana is a good example when we have to talk about practical calling back of Africans to come back abroad, but not on that emotional ground. For them, they call the Africans who are abroad practically by launching initiatives that support them also to come back. That's why I said we Africans should also build that condition that is favorable for the fellow Africans to come back to the continent and invest and make Africa grow. Then, number 3 question is why coming back matters. The idea of coming back of the diaspora of Africa, physically, economically, or intellectually, is very powerful, but it needs to be well structured, realistic, so that the Africans can be motivated to come back. For example, we the Africans are calling them for investment. We call them for investment. The Africans abroad, they can invest in infrastructures. They can invest in technology in Africa. Then another reason is knowledge transfer. The knowledge gained from abroad or built from abroad. For example, the knowledge in health, the knowledge that is built from abroad can help improving sectors like health sectors, education sectors, and digital innovation. That's another way that I see that Africa can grow and rise to another level. When we call our brothers in structured and realistic ways, so our continent can grow and move to the next level. I swear, this will not just end like this. When we continue with the move, every African country, and they are to do it the way Ghana did it in 2019, the initiative that they launched, which was 2019 Year of Return. When every African is to do it like that, I swear we're moving the next level. Another reason for we the Africans calling our brothers and sisters who are across the world is cultural reconnection. We need to have that cultural reconnection. Remember, cultural reconnection is like rebuilding the identity. When we rebuild that identity, that means it's going to strengthen unity and pride among the African community, the African community within the continent, then the African community who are outside the continent, our brothers in US, South US, Arab, those are the Dubai, Asia, our brothers, we can strengthen that unity and pride. Then another one is Global network. What do I mean by global network? When you have the global network, you have everything. So our brothers who are outside the continent, they have that global network. Global network can help us to market African products. For example, for we the Africans, we are always based in agriculture. That's the business that was given for us by our ancestors. So when we call our brothers to come from there to Africa, that means we are going to have the market available. We can export our agricultural products, our oil, our gold, so we can continue making money and Africa will be going to another level. So that one is really very good for we as the African. Then my last word to my fellow African is infrastructure and stability are critical. But without that, emotional calls for our brothers to return to Africa won't translate into lasting development. We should call them on a business perspective. When they want to settle there and invest in Africa, that is okay. We have very few Africans who can invest. See you again in my next video. This is Kajna TV. Bye bye.